Number 4. Find the value of the constant that makes the function a probability distribution. So we have a function f of x, which is a times x times 2 minus x on, it's defined on 0 to 2, and so outside of that it's 0. And we want to make this a probability function. So what this function looks like, so it looks like this, and it's 0 at x equals 0, and it's also 0 when x equals 2. And so we're trying to scale the height by modifying a. So we're trying to scale the height so that this area is 1. So we're trying to normalize this function. So what we want is, we're trying to make it a probability distribution, so the area under the entire curve has to be 1. Okay. So this shuts off below 0. We have this formula between 0 to 2. And then it shuts off after 2. So these two are both 0, and this is the one we need to be working with. And we're, again, trying to find what a is to make it so that the total area comes out as 1. Okay, the best thing to do is actually pull a constant out, so that we're then just dealing with x times 2 minus x dx. And then, again, that has to be 1. So distribute that. So we have 0 to 2x minus x squared dx. So we want to find the antiderivative of that. We have the coefficient in the front. Okay, and so the antiderivative for this is going to be a times 2 1/2 x squared minus 1/3 x cubed. And we need to evaluate that from 0 to 2. Okay, so that cancels to give x squared minus 1/3 x cubed. So we have a times the result of, that should be better to think of it that way. So this is going to be x squared minus 1/3 x cubed. Evaluate from 0 to 2. So plug those in. So that's going to be 2 squared minus 1/3 2 cubed minus 0 squared minus 1/3 0 cubed. Alright, so this is 4. This is going to be 8. So it's 4 minus 8/3, and then this is 0 minus 0. So we have 4 minus 8/3, so this is 12/3. So we get 12/3 minus 8/3 gives us 4/3, and then we have subtracting 0 from it. So the piece in here is just 4/3. And we want to find a so that this equals 1. Alright, so a is going to be 1 over 4 divided by 3, which gives us 3/4. And to just check that this works out right, to make sure you did all the algebra correct, just check this integral. So 3/4 times x times 2 minus x from 0 to 2, better give 1. So that is going to be 0 to 2 of 3 halves x minus 3/4 x squared dx. So the antiderivative here is going to be 3 halves 1/2 1/2 x squared minus 3/4 1/3 x cubed. And so that is 3/4, and again, value from 0 to 2. So that is 3/4 x squared minus 1/4 x cubed, evaluated from 0 to 2. Plug those in, so you get 3/4 times 2 squared minus 1/4 times 2 cubed minus 3/4 times 0 squared minus 1/4 0 cubed. Okay, so this is 4. So you just get 3. This is 8. So 8 divided by 4 is 2. So 3 minus 2, which is going to be 1. And then this is going to be 0 minus 0. So minus 0 gives 1. So that is the correct answer.